And as I always tell you, first thing is open Core Java assignments and find out what is the today's plan. So let me ask you one by one. Has everyone's pending assignments over, or are you still completing it? I need the honest feedback. Without that, I cannot go ahead. Tell me. I'm just, okay. Those whose assignments are not done, day 4, still completing. Rohan is saying still completing, doing it. Okay, I'm just checking. Only whose assignment is pending this do that. Okay, I'm just checking in progress. The 4th assignment is pending. Okay, okay. So I can see. I'm looking at your responses. Keep responding. Still completing. Fine. So guys, here, yesterday's this assignment, if it is pending, it is fine because I'm going to get it done along with me. So let me ask you a more precise question. Sorry for making you answer all this. So this is fine. This is because this is going to continue in today's this. So day 4 and this are you still pending with this assignment? Point based array of references assignment. Is anyone pending? I should have asked you earlier. Okay, so majority is saying people have done it, people have completed it. Very good. Because okay, I should have asked you this, but this is a continuing assignment. So I'm okay, even if you are still completing it, that's fine. Next question. So I got a fee, don't worry. Next question is, have you completed the revision of today's classwork? I joined pretty late today. So have you gone through what we have done today? And I'm telling you, don't worry. When we start solving the assignment, discussing and solving the assignment today together, you will get a complete revision again. Okay, so here is my proposal. Check this. So we are going to discuss. Those who have done it will have to bear little bit of, revision time or whatever. So you can't, unless until you complete or you start with this assignment, you cannot complete it. So shall we start discussion? So let me see whether you are on the right track or not. And then of course, I will discuss a significant part, give you 10, 15, 20 minutes, then again come back and discuss the whole. Can we do that? Shall we do that? Everyone is okay with it? Nobody's having any objections on that? Okay, so let's not waste your lap time at all. Because they're just talking in concepts and just revising without an example doesn't make sense. So here I'm giving you a suggestion. First of all, stop whatever you are doing. I think everyone has stopped it. Read this part. I'll highlight. Read this part, which is the part of yesterday. We are talking about only the fruits organization. Tester, we will decide later. Okay, so read this part. And here I have given you the continuation of this. So now you are going to combine both of them into one. So read 3.1 of day 5. Don't read 3.2, not required. And read this part, that 4th part, I mean 4 simple assignment. I'm waiting here for 2-3 minutes. You understood what you have to read? Till this tester related part, don't read. Fruits related part, read. I'm waiting here for 2-3 minutes. At 4 o'clock, I'll ask you because I need to know. And keep your whatever writing material or something ready. We will draw, we'll confirm, and those who are completed it or those who have completed it can confirm accordingly. I'm waiting for 2-3 minutes. Okay, so I'm sure you have gone through it. So now we are designing this. So start responding. So I'm talking about inheritance hierarchy. So what is the ultimate universal superclass at the top? Everyone knows the answer. Object. So I'm not drawing object class. So we'll start. So after object, which is the next class you have created, or okay, I can mention that also. So first is, of course, all inheritance hierarchy starts with java.lang.object class. Just check your this. And then which is the class you must have created after that is, let's see what you're saying. I hope you have created a fruit. Yes, absolutely. Now you're supposed to tell me. Or okay, let's just arrange it first. So I had given you a package. So have you created in the package? Fruit ka F should be uppercase. Okay. I'm not going to tolerate any class name starting with lowercase. So I think com.app.fruits. Package names are all lowercase, and the name of the superclass is fruit. Got this? So tell me now. Now this was easy. So can you tell me what all? Read yesterday's assignment and today's assignment, and can you tell me what are the data members you want to add in the to the fruit class? I'm looking at your responses. Which data members have you added? Those who are saying name, color, and weight are absolutely correct. I told you it is a combo of yesterday's and today's. Yesterday I told you these were the common attributes. And what is the rule? The rule is whatever is common, pick it up and put it in the common superclass. So from yesterday's discussion, you saw color and weight. And if you read today's discussion, I told you here, add a data member. I had given you this clue. I mean, this you don't have to even apply your breeds. So here, just confirm. All these things you are supposed to confirm. So the data members you would have add, all I want is tight encapsulation. So what are the data types? Name, there will be of course private, string, color, again a string, and what was it? Weight, I guess, right? I said about weight or price, weight, and weight. Okay, so in this manner, I'm going to discuss. I'm not writing code. If anyone wants me to write a code, I can always write code, not an issue. But in as much as possible, I'll not. Okay, so everyone understood it? Nobody's confused so far? Yes. Now the next one. So I'm asking you, what else have you added to it? What else have you added to the class? You tell me, I will check. Test. Where are you, Shubham? We are talking about this class. Where are you going to tester? I'm talking about, I'm still in the fruit class. I told you specifically, keep tester, don't talk in tester. We're just discussing the inheritance hierarchy. What is the next thing you add? Is the parameterized constructor. Don't give me vague answer. Don't misunderstand me. So here you have to add parameterized constructor. So tell me, if you don't add a parameterized constructor, what will happen? Java compiler will supply a default one, but in that case, what will be the name and the color? Null, and weight will be 0.0. Are you understanding it? Okay, so we don't want it. So how many arguments you will pass to this constructor? Of course, 3. And which 3? All of above. That is name, color, and weight. Tell me openly, 100% of you are clear so far? Okay, great. Now, after adding the parameterized constructor, what else will you add to the fruit class? Do you want to add anything? So this is the information you have to gather. So how do you do the information gathering? See here, test I have not yet come to. Then here, see, display its details by overriding toString. So of course, we are going to find out about that mango, apple, orange. But which part is going to come, which part of the fruit is going to come from the superclass? All these 3. So if you have not done it, this is the time you do that. People are anyway solving it. So here you have to override. Now you know at override annotation. So I expect you to add that at override annotation. And which is the method you are going to override? Public string toString. Are you allowed to generate the source code? No. You are still very new to Java. Please don't. See, I can't stop you if you are generating. I'll come to know in a minute. That is a separate story. But the point is, that's not how it works. This is for giving you confidence. So do not generate it, write it out. So tell me, how will you return the string representation of any fruit? What all members you will add in the state of the fruit? Which members you will append or concatenate, whatever. In toString, what all you will concatenate? Name, color, and the weight. Absolutely fine. So this should involve all the complete. Why? What is the point of overriding toString? To replace hash code returning, that address returning version, which is not a useful one at all, by the actual state. So this is, you are absolutely correct in that. Next one. Anything else you want? Anything else which is common? Can you think among all the fruits? Is there anything else you would like to add in the fruit? Answer is, you're saying no. Guys, where are your reading skills, understanding skills? Here, when we say here, apple has a test, mango has a test, orange has a test. So what is it we are talking about? Test is the common functionality which is available in all the fruits, or is it a fruit specific functionality? It is a common functionality. So why you are saying no? Where do we add common data members and common functionality? Where do you design it? In the super class. So how can you say we don't want to anything? So of course you will have here. Will I say here at override public string test or no at override? You will say here at override. Here you will say like this. Is my English a problem? Somebody had written TEST, so maybe then I got confused. The spelling of test, as in what is the test of the fruit is this. Okay, so I'm saying if you write at override public string test, correct or wrong? Wrong. Because here if you say test and at override, it means you are trying to override it from object. And do you seriously think there is a wrong, there is a test method in the object class? If you're thinking so, you're wrong. So here, of course, you can't use. This is why I've thought and given you a simple assignment. And now tell me, what will you return? What should test method return in the fruit class? I've given that also in the answer. Wrong answer, Shubham. Wrong answer, Shubham. No specific. Why are you not reading the question? Problem statement, why people are not reading? I've given it in clarity. For fruit, I don't know whether it is an apple or orange or mango or anything. So, or raw mango or whatever. So how can I find out? So here I've said explicitly, your reading skills are poor. Those who are not getting it. Okay. That is why I gave you 2-3 minutes to read the problem statement. Don't jump into coding. Coding can finish in whatever time, easy time. So here this should return no specific test. You gathered this much? So this is going to return no specific test or unknown test, you can say, whatever. But you can't guarantee that all the fruits are going to be sweet or all the fruits are going to be sweet and sour or all the fruits tests are. You cannot do that. So this is what you are going to add, or sorry, my mistake. Would you be adding the pulp, juice and jam method to the fruit class? No. Why? Because it is a fruit specific functionality. Only I'm saying just this, mangoes can be pulp. The juice can be extracted only for orange, and apple means only apple jam can be made. Are you understanding? So this is the additional functionality to be added in the subclass. So your eyes, you should be watchful. You should identify what is the common functionality and arrange the hierarchy like this. So tell me, So tell me, is everyone understanding the discussion and the thoughts or the design which is going inside? This is nothing but the designing phase. Are we understanding it or not? Give me an honest answer. Because after the design is clear, it should exactly take half an hour max to complete it. And then I can talk about memory pictures and I can give you quizzes on protected and all that. Everyone does this? Okay. So no, I'm discussing the whole thing. So now tell me, let us come to the subclasses. So what will be the subclass of fruit? Which will be the subclasses? Everyone should know the answer by now. It is going to be mango, apple, and orange. Okay. So I'm going to just discuss one. I'll draw three. Oh. So you will have, sorry, cursor is a problem sometimes. So here, mango, apple, and orange. So I'll just mention them because it is almost like identical. So I don't have to waste your time by mentioning this. Okay. So now tell me, let us focus on one out of this. So let's say orange in between. Okay. So now start telling me clearly, carefully. So what will be the class definition? Anyone wants to tell me? What will be the class definition of orange? Type it out. More you participate, always the understanding is better. So I'll start it for you. Public class orange. Yes, extends fruit. So here you will have extends. I'll be sharing this shortly. So this will be public class orange, extends from fruit. Why I'm saying these classes you're going to make it public. Fruit, mango, orange, and apple. They have to be declared as public. Tell me why. I'm looking at the reason you're giving me. Yes, you are going to access all this functionality from the fruit basket class, and that fruit basket class is going to be in the tester. You got me? Right. So, and anything which you have, and what is the relationship between fruit basket and fruits? It is a uses a relationship. Fruit basket is going to use all these fruits such as namely fruit or whatever, mango, orange, apple, etc. Okay, so this is point number one. You answered it very right. So all the classes are going to be public. Now tell me, what will be the state? What will be the data member you will add in the orange class? Yes, Sandeep, you're right. Accessible outside the package. Answer is there is no additional state. Okay. See, every time I'm going to give you different scenarios. You can't get hard-coded. Nothing additional. Or I will say nothing. Because whatever is required for all those foods, already we have pushed to the common superclass. Everyone understands me? Is everyone clear here? Next question. Will you add, since there is no state, is there any need of adding a constructor or constructor is not required? Constructor is required. So of course you will require a parameterized constructor. As usual, the questions are my typical questions I'm asking you. So tell me, how many arguments will supply to this parameterized constructor? Answer is very right. Answer is 3. Which will be those 3 arguments? I hope everyone understands it. Nothing but the name of the fruit, color, and the price. No, sorry, I keep saying price, weight. Okay, so can you tell me what will be the first line in the constructor? I'm waiting for you to type it. So I saw it as super, name, color, and the weight. Slight problem. Guys, here you are creating the orange. So the name of the fruit is orange. So you don't require to take it from the user. So think again. Are you see, every time I'm going to change it, it's not going to be the ditto to whatever I have shown you in the classroom. Okay. So how many constructor arguments is 3 is itself can be reduced to 2. If I were you, I will accept only 2 arguments for the parameterized constructor. And the first line of the constructor is going to be, of course, super. And then, yes, please. What will be that? Here you will be hard coding because this is an orange. So suppose it is name first. Then the color and the weight is going to be, because different oranges have different color and different taste. So that color and weight. is going to be coming from user. So this is the thinking which you have to do after reading the requirement. Orange has to be surrounded with the quotes. It cannot be just a variable. You'll get a compiler error. So this is the name of the fruit which we are hard coding. The weight part we are taking from the user. Clear or not clear? Understood or lost? Quickly tell me. Is my screen blinking? Guys? Rohit, the problem is at your end. So here. So this is the first, or I would say this, I'll rephrase it. The only one line. Only line in the constructor is going to be this much. Okay, can you all visualize this? I hope you can visualize it. So naturally, I'll ask you, what that will be in Apple? Because I need to confirm that everyone can do it in next half an hour or 1 hour max to max. Actually, 1 hour is also too much. So here, what will be the state of the Apple? Answer fast. What will be the state? Nothing, none. Will you need a constructor there? Yes, a parameterized constructor. How many arguments will you accept? 2. Again, people are saying 3. 2. Which 2 will be accepted? Color and weight. And what will be that first line? The only line in the constructor, please. Super. The name of the fruit is apple, and whatever color and whatever weight user passes in. Got it? So, I just repeated it once more. Now, in addition to that, what else will you add here? So tell me, will you add toString? Will you override the toString further? People are saying, some of you are saying yes, some of you are saying no. I'm not talking to the no ones. I'm talking to the yes ones. If you say you're going to override toString further, what additionally you will add there? What is it you will add additionally? See, if you say you want to override further, override means further modification. So what is it you are going to modify further? Guys, answer is nothing. You have already overridden toString, which returns you name, color, and the test right at the top. So don't code blindly. Just because I overrode the toString everywhere, it doesn't mean that that is a best fit for all the requirements. So the correct answer is no need of overriding toString. Your common toString itself is going to work. As much as we have got a common functionality, I don't have to override it. Better for me, great for me. Okay, so no overriding of toString. And what is the reason? Since no additional state. Am I making it clear, loud and clear? Are you understanding how you design it? So much of thought goes in. I'm not written a single line of a code. I'm just designing it. That is what is required. And that is what is missing on at your end. So then you get confused if you directly jump into implementation. Okay, please don't do that. So this is what is the, I hope everyone understood. Or not, discuss with me. Anytime you want, I can always, discuss things with you. But currently speaking, this is not required. Now tell me, what else will you add to the orange, or are we done? Are you going to add anything more to the orange? Of course you have to add. Done, you are saying wrong, very wrong. Guys, if you don't override the test method and somebody tries to print the test of the orange, what is the output he or she is going to get? No specific test. Again, your reading skills, you are showing me that they are poor. I have told you exactly the test method of the orange should return the oranges are going to test SAR. So how can you say nothing? Okay, so here you will have to. So tell me, are you going to say at override? Sorry, are you going to say at override? Whatever means public string test. So will you add this at override annotation or not? People are confused. Guys, when do you add at override annotation? When you are overriding, or tomorrow I'll say implementing the method from super type. So tell me, this test method, is it the original method of orange, or is it the inherited one and you are trying to modify? Original or inherited? O or I inherited, then how can you say that you won't add at override? Of course, you will have to add at override. Of course, it does not have to, but always recommended. So when you say at override, is it a compile time annotation or is it a runtime annotation? This is how I revise. It's a compile time. People are saying runtime. Where I said, were you asleep in the theory session, guys? Those who are saying runtime. At override is only the instruction, metadata, command meant for the compiler. You're just telling the compiler that whatever follows is the overriding form, and you all know the rules. So tell me, wake up and tell me, what are the rules of method overriding, which will be automatically checked by the compiler? Give me the rules. What about method name? Overridden and overriding method, should they have the same name or different names? Same name. What about the argument list? Same argument list. What about the return type? Return type same or covariant. I've not discussed the covariant yet. Same or subtype, fine. And what should be the access specifier of the method, overriding method? Same or subtype is wrong. Access specifier same or wider. But if my superclass method itself is public, is there anything wider than public scope? No. So what will be it? Here, that is why public string test. If I give by mistake here int something, int weight or int whatever price or something, tell me. And of course, you have some method definition. So tell me, what will happen if I write it this way? Compile time error or no error? Of course, compile time error, Java C error. Because on one side, you are telling the compiler that this is your overriding form, which means it has to have the same signature and you are changing. So are we following the method overriding rule or not? Answer is not. So immediately compiler will detect it as an error and throw you out. And tell me, same question I asked you theory session. Which errors are easy to solve? Compile time errors or runtime errors? Of course, compile time. So this is a benefit. This is your programmer's help. You are telling compiler, you check my method overriding rules are correct or not. This is my so-called overriding version. So of course you will add at override. Next one. What will you return from this method? It's a one-liner. What will you return? You are in the oranges test class. Orange classes test method. What will you return? You will return, string, I know, of course. What is the value of that string you are going to return? Sar. Here you are going to say return and sar. Are you all understanding this much? Next, are we done for something more? Are you done writing the orange class or do you have to add something more? Of course. So let me ask you, can subclass add additional behavior, new functionality? Of course, yes. And that new functionality, which is specific to orange, is juice. So let me see how I have given you. Have I said string return type or what? It's a void return type. Okay. So here, what will happen if I say @override public void juice? Answer that. Compile time error or no error? Compile time error. Why? Because this is not an overriding form of the method at all. This is the original method. This is the new functionality. So the moment you say @override, compiler will check in the super types. Is there a same method earlier defined? Of course not. So here, don't make a mistake. Don't do things blindly. Do things with understanding. And why I've made this again public, we are going to access it outside the package. And what kind of output I want? Simple output, SOP, because I'm not returning anything. The juice can be extracted or orange juice can be extracted, something in juice, even if you write that, that is fine. So now this completes the design. And like this, similarly in Mango and Apple class, you can complete. So take a look at all this discussion. I'll share with you. In case you don't require, don't look at it. In case you require, do look at it. Is everyone clear?
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Is it clear completely? Okay, so I'm giving you, you guesstimate, you guess how much time you will require for completing. I'm not talking about tester at all. First, you have to complete the core design. So how much time you think? Give yourself some margin, 10 minutes plus and all. How much time you'll require to complete all of the things? 20 minutes? Okay, I'm giving you 30. I'm giving you half an hour. Start working on it. Create a separate project, day 5 assignment. It is for day 4 and day 5 assignment combined, and start working on it ASAP. ASAP. I'll save this
Ma'am.
and
Hello, ma'am.
send it. So day 5 help.
Hello, ma'am.
If you're trying to talk to me, I'm not able to hear you, by the way. So just a second. First, I'm just sending you. Wait a second. I'm not looking at your questions. Give me a minute. You can do that. Whatever extra you want, you can always do that. I'll be happy if you do something extra. Where is that? 2 minutes. Huh? Or Java. Yeah, I've sent you. Okay. So to print the name and the test. No, that is for this thing, Aniket, for the tester. Okay. So actually, I forgot to mention. Guys, give me an extra minute. Name and the test. See, I forgot to mention that. Thanks for pointing out, Aniket. So tester is going to require that thing is orange and the test is SAR. So orange and SAR. So I forgot to mention something. So tell me, this name, is it a private data member? Don't mix it up with the, this thing, test, juice or test or whatever. So tell me, can you access the name from outside? Of course not. It is a private member. So how do you access any private members? Outside getter. So I forgot to mention, please add a getter. Add a getter here, and we will use that getter in our tester whenever you complete the first part, which I forgot to mention. So here you can add this thing. Here, add getter for the name. Okay. So now you just add it in that help which I sent you. So I don't think now anything is missing. Yeah, it is okay. I think I have written it, weight in double. You can say make it as int or double it is, but I think I have already mentioned it yesterday. See guys, again your reading problem. I've already mentioned it here. So you have answers in the question. You don't have to ask me anything further. I'm waiting at the most 30 minutes, and then I can write it and you can compare what you have written is correct or wrong or suggestions. If you finish early writing the tester, and those who are wanting to write the tester, my suggestion is don't waste your time in writing yesterday's tester. And you can directly start with this 3.2 after you are done. There's no hurry, there's no pressure. First finish the fruits thing. Why we take annotation on test method? Srinivas, what is the meaning of at override annotation? To indicate, to tell the compiler that whatever method you are writing further is not the original method, is not a new functionality, but it is overriding, it is modifying. It is modifying the base class functionality. So tell me, if you talk about Apple's test, Srinivas, I'm talking to you, so you're supposed to answer.
Yes,
Is the
ma'am.
Apple's
Yes.
test method original functionality or the one which is modified, inherited and modified?
Original, ma'am.
When you ask a question, you're supposed to respond, Srinivas. As to your question, the test method in the Apple class or Mango class or your Orange class, are they the additional newly added functionalities or are they the inherited ones?
No, inherited.
No, I can't help you there if you don't respond.
Hello, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Hello.
Tell me. Now you're audible. Yes, please.
Inherited, ma'am.
Inherited. No. Because you know, I did not mute this. My voice level was low. Sorry for that. So here,
Yes, ma'am. No
it
problem.
is inherited. So when you say inherited and you are modifying, how do you tell compiling it? At override annotation. That answer.
Ma'am,
Understood?
first time, as you say,
एक second. Wait. Let me open that and share that. Because currently I've shared only the other part. Wait a second. Yes. So here I was discussing that you will be adding, I don't know what your question was, but this is what I thought your question was. Here, do you have to add, should you add at override? Answer is yes. So discuss with this diagram with me. Are you responding, Srinivas?
Yes, ma'am. I see.
You're thinking. And what is it? Talk to me so I'll understand where you are.
मैम वो जो टू स्ट्रिंग को नो ओवरराइडिंग लिखा है और टेस्ट को ओवरराइड लिखा है वो
किस क्लास की बात कर रहे हो? Are you tell me which class you are? हाँ, orange. हाँ, ठीक है. Orange में मैंने कहाँ लिखा है टू स्ट्रिंग? स्ट्रिंग की जरूरत ही नहीं है. It is going to inherit from this common two string. जो करना है उसका ही करना है. तो पे थोड़ी I've written read. Again, reading skills. No overriding of two string is required since there is no additional state. जो भी अपने fruit class में जो भी हमने discuss किया, that is sufficient. But here, the test, if you don't override, let me ask you this way. One second, I got a glitch. Yeah, so I may not be audible. So now. So if you don't override the test method, orange की test क्या बनेगी? No specific test. And we wanted to modify that. इसलिए override किया.
Okay, when we have to modify the inherited method, then we have to write annotation.
Of course. Whenever you are writing the overriding form of the method, it is recommended that you add the at override annotation for runtime polymorphism. Enabling means confirming runtime polymorphism. That way.
Okay, got it.
Continue. Yes, Ragini, tell me.
हेलो मैम.
क्या tell me.
तो मैम हम लोग ये जो टू स्ट्रिंग में ओवरराइड लिख रहे हैं तो वो ऑब्जेक्ट से ओवरराइड किए हैं इसलिए वहां पे लिख रहे हैं क्या?
Yes. Object class की method you have modified. Overriding means modification. I gave you such a clear-cut analogy. You inherit a house or some property, okay, from your ancestors, and you don't want it in the same inherited form, so you want to modify it. That is your overriding. तो ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास की रागिनी दिस थिंग टू स्ट्रिंग मेथड क्या रिटर्न करती है बताओ? हैश कोड along with the fully qualified class name. तो ये चाहिए आपको या you want the actual details about the fruit?
Actual details चाहिए.
हाँ, तो that is why you have to modify. As simple.
तो हम ये मैंगो और एप्पल में भी अलग से ओवरराइड लिखना पड़ेगा ना सब में मतलब?
अरे मैंने अब फिर भी नहीं क्लियर हुआ. Okay, if you say you override at override toString, और जब आप override toString करोगे तो क्या लिखोगे extra?
No, no,
बताओ
ma'am.
मुझे.
Override test में like mango.
Override annotation, override test मैंने लिख के दिया है ना. Just read थोड़ा सा design. I've written everything. पूरा लिख के दिया है. पढ़ो थोड़ा. I've written no need of overriding toString, but you will have to override test method, and above the juice method there won't be at override. समझा या नहीं समझा?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So already I've mentioned everything.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
और मैम एक और डाउट था कि मैंने कल का ऑलरेडी सॉल्व किया था, तो
हाँ.
मैंने आज का अलग इसमें बनाया डे 5 असाइनमेंट करके.
Yeah, those instructions also I've given Ragini. Copy your yesterday's work. Comma foods का आपका package रहेगा ना. Just copy it into day 5 assignment and do these modifications. तो हो जाएगा.
तो मैम
ठीक है?
मैंने डेटा मेंबर सिर्फ एक ही लिया, लाइक उसमें नेम ही लिया क्योंकि आज
हाँ,
के
नेम नहीं होगा. कल के इसमें नेम नहीं था. That is why
हाँ.
ना you make a copy into day 5 assignments project and make whatever changes I have suggested today. समझा?
यस मैम. थैंक यू.
Yeah, sure. In orange juice method, we need to print that can extract do. Yes, you are right, Darshana. Yes, yeah, that is sufficient. So can extract juice, can be pulp, and that either other thing was can create a jam out of it. So it's just a simple SOP I wanted. You are absolutely right. Go ahead.
Hello, ma'am. Ankit this side.
Yes. Tell me.
Ma'am, do we require to create instance for the question you have given that we have to display the methods also, different methods related to like pulp and all?
I'm not sure I understand you. Can you be clearer?
Ma'am, in the last,
किस method की बात कर रहे हो? Which is the method you are talking about? The juice, pulp,
yeah,
and the jam method. So here, I just now told Ragini, I guess. Here you just give me a SOP.
no, that
Can
thing,
be.
I
हाँ
have done that thing. I'm doing that last question.
tester में ना, so ask me properly ना कि where are you stuck? Are you talking about tester or are you talking about this fruit hierarchy?
Tester.
Tester, हाँ, so वैसे because how will I know the where you are stuck? Just give me a second. I'll open that. Yeah. So which one are you talking about? Tell me precisely. I can help you more then. This one, 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you talking about the 4? Yeah. So which part of that 4? Tell me
That
your question.
we are required to print the can be pulped or can extract the juice, that part. So I'm not
So,
able. Yes,
so
ma'am.
where will it come? So that means you have a problem with that earlier hierarchy only. So this mango name कहाँ से आएगा? Name से आएगा.
Yeah, ma'am. Get us.
Test sweets कहाँ से आएगा? Test method से आएगा.
Overriding.
And can be pulp कहाँ से आएगा? That pulp method, mango is, you have added a pulp method, so that method pulp call करनी पड़ेगी. So in the pulp method, that is what I was thinking, that you are not sure what to write here. I was asking you correctly. So यहाँ पे क्या SOP होगा? Can be pulp.
Yes, ma'am.
और orange में होगा can extract juice. Jam में होगा can create jam, can make jam. You got me? So it is a combination of a getter, test method, and the individual functionality together.
Yes, ma'am. But I'm unable to call that method. I don't know. I'm not.
You'll have to wait a little bit because that all I've discussed all the things, downcasting and all. I'm waiting for the people to reach there. So your clue is downcasting. मैंने दिखाया था पूरा. तो downcasting करो with instance of checking चल जाएगा. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am. ठीक.
Okay.
Thank you.
This whole assignment is based on whatever you learned yesterday and today. I thought about it and designed it that. I won't check in between this one and again. We are going to anyway discuss. Okay, so I'm just waiting for majority to complete. But have you tested it also? Have you run it and tested it with various combinations, Aniket? Okay, great. So I will have a look at it towards that. Or anyway, I'm discussing at that time you can sync up. Okay. Yeah, so people are saying done. So guys, if you have done it, you have lot of things to read also. You complete all your pending work because I'm waiting for everyone to finish because this is an important thing. To keep you busy, I'll give you some code which you can solve as a ready-made code sample for those who have done it. Very good, excellent, by the way. I'll share you some ready-made code to keep you busy. So those who have done it and those who, if you want to read the readmes and solve something on your own, you don't, I mean, then you can do whatever you like. But if you want some more ready code and all for solving, I'm sending you that on the chat.
Ma'am, while writing the test getter.
Wait, I'm in the middle of sending something. Give me a minute. Okay, so guys, I have sent you ready code.zip. You open and you're not supposed to compile or run it on the IDE. You're just supposed to open it in the notepad. It is like an exam board, you know, and you are supposed to check whether it's a compile time error, run time error, or guess the output. That way it is. Yes, somebody was saying. What about tester? Tell me.
Ma'am, while writing a getter,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to write for the test, no? Only for name only.
Test का getter कैसे रहेगा? Test itself is returning you.
Yes.
Understand the point. Test itself is returning you what? Sweet, sour, sweet and sour. So that is for I've written. Just read this thing. Add getter for the name.
Name, yes.
Test is not the attribute at all. Test थोड़ी ना attribute है. Test तो method है. तो method का getter कैसे लिखाओगे? ठीक है? So ये मैंने लिखा है, लिख के दिया है. Add getter for the name, and you will call it appropriately. We will call it appropriately from your tester whenever we reach there. In another 12 minutes, I'm going to start discussing the tester. Guys, you have to finish. Some of you have finished the whole thing also, including tester, but at least that fruit related business, which I have completely given the design, should finish by 5 o'clock. So I think 5 o'clock is sufficient time. We will recap at 5.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
May I share the screen? Hello.
I'm not able to hear. Yes, tell me. You are audible.
May I share the screen, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are stuck in the tester part. I'm not discussing. I'm waiting. Are you having a question in the fruits part?
Yes, ma'am. In fruit
Okay.
basket, ma'am.
No, fruit basket is the tester. So yeah,
Acha.
right now, I'm not discussing. I'm just waiting for another 5-10 minutes for everyone to catch up, and then we'll start the discussion. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am. I thought that the tester was something different, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
No, the tester itself means that fruit basket.
Fruit basket.
Okay. So
Okay.
if you want to ask me question without sharing the code, I can answer it here. If you're stuck in any point, you can, I'll just share my screen. Wait a second. Yeah. So this is that fruit basket is the one which I'm calling it as tester, the driver code or the client code. Yeah. So where you are having problem, tell me.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You said that we have to give the hard-coded value for the fruit's name, like apple and mango.
Yes, because when you add a mango, the name of the fruit has to be mango that way.
So we have to pass that in the constructor, right?
No, if you see the design, that's where, just a second, a second. If you, that's why I had given you in everything in writing. Open your fruit class and tell me how many parameters you are adding in the constructor. Just check.
3, ma'am.
3. Fine. Now open your, wait name. I'm just talking to somebody first. Let me finish with him. So open your orange class, pick up any class. So pick up just orange and tell me how many arguments you're passing to the constructor.
2, ma'am, color, weight, and then hard-coded value orange.
No. But how many arguments you are passing to this constructor? Answer is 2. No,
2,
wrong. 2.
Yes.
It should be 2. And that should be only color and weight. And that line should be, the first line should be super. And here, since you are in the orange class, you are hard coding this here, not anywhere else. So I don't know how you have done it. So you have the orange and that color and weight will be passed from the client.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
when you, excellent. So when I say that, whenever you come to this branch, add a mango, what are the inputs? How many inputs you want to take from user?
2.
You tell me. 2. What will that be? Color of the mango and the weight. And it will call your mango classes constructor, where you have already hard-coded the name of the fruit to mango. So everything falls in place.
So in the fruit basket, the third argument, string argument, we don't have to take sc dot next, or we have to use something.
You are still confused. You have, okay, let me help you the other way. Tell me, in that add mango branch, case 1, you are going to ask user, enter mango's details. So how many arguments you are going to take from user?
2 arguments.
So there is no question of the third argument sc dot next. Are you understanding me?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Got
continue.
it, thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Yes, Naeem, I guess. Somebody was asking me. Somebody had raised hand. You want to ask a question now? Tell me. Bolo.
So as you mentioned in the add specific methods in mango, void, pulp, and
Ek second, I will just open. Yes.
Okay. I was talking about tester class.
You are talking about fruit basket tester class, is it? So what should I open? I should open the assignment. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So 3.1 in mango, void, pulp, public void, pulp.
No, this is not in the tester class.
No.
This is the part of the fruits. This you should have added
from the tester, but
yeah,
it's
come
showing
again.
that I was calling it from the tester.
Okay. Yes.
So it's showing that it's a string type and make it a string type like that.
No. Try to figure it out. I'm just waiting for another 5 minutes also. You just have to, okay, let me say, you are talking about case 4, right?
Yeah.
You are asking me a question about case 4, option 4. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes. So here you have to use, I have given the clues to somebody. So here display the name of the fruit along with the test of all the fruits in the basket.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
check.
it's shown.
Ek minute, let me continue. Let me ask you the question. Have you attached a for each loop for this method?
Yes.
Okay. So now, how will you give me? So I have told you, give the name of the fruit along with the test. Example भी दिया था. So name कैसे call करोगे? How will you get this name of the fruit? You call that get name method. हाँ,
Yes.
correct. And for calling the, how will you get the test? You will call the test method. Test method is returning this.
Yes.
Okay. And how will you call this pulp or juice or jam? For that, you will require downcasting.
Downcasting.
हाँ, downcasting तो लगेगा ही along with instance of checking.
Instance of.
So I'm waiting for people to catch up, and then I'll discuss the solution. ठीक है?
Okay.
Continue. Okay, I'm talking to everyone. Stop your coding, please, and answer me. Has everyone completed? When I say everyone, I mean all of you, 225 of you. Have you completed this part, fruits part? How many of you are pending, still doing it? I want to know how many of you, those who have done it, very good, excellent, keep it. Rishikesh is saying doing it. No. I'm not interested in the ones who are doing. Girish is saying 2, so I counted 2, 3. Many of you. Actually, it should have been done long, ma'am. Because it was not, everything was discussed. Anyway, extra, I'm waiting. You yourself said 15, 20. I've already given you half an hour. I'm doing it. I'm waiting for you for next 10 minutes. Will you finish it in next 10? Those who have not yet done. Can you finish it in next 10 minutes, guys? Answer yes or no. Okay, no, 5 minutes. When you say it is always 10. So I'm waiting for 10, but I'm not going to wait beyond 10. Continue. So at 5:10, I'm going to start the discussion of a tester. Tester means that fruit basket. Finish it in 10. So, guys, those who are still struggling and those who have not completed it, for them, I quickly wrote, but rest assured, I'm not going to share this. If I share the solution, that means I'm stopping your thinking. So those who have written it, please check. Or those who are stuck, please check. I mean, wherever you are stuck and where you are stuck like. So open your fruit class. If I have made a mistake, as in, if I have forgotten something, do let me know immediately. Okay, great. So it was a small problem name. It was not an understanding issue at all. I'm glad to see that. Okay, so here, check. In the fruit, you have the state, name, color, and weight. You have the corresponding parameterized constructor. And since we wanted to replace the hash code version, object classes toString, by the actual details, I have changed it to name, color, and weight. That's it. And then the test method, since I'm going to, use it using that upcasting and all, I had to add the test method in the super class. So here I had to mention it because it's just a generic fruit, general fruit. I don't know how does it test. So I've just written it, no specific test. And as specified, added the getter. So I can't wait indefinitely. Has everyone's fruit class at least been done? Has everyone tested it, confirmed it with me? I need the confirmation, yes. So I'm not going to share this code. I told you the reason. I'll not be helping you then. You have to think independently. Then I'm just opening any one of this. So here, of course, orange is a fruit. So here, in order to initialize the state of the orange, I'm hard coding. I told you the name of the fruit here, it's of course orange. So here you are going to not take it from client. You're just going to take from client the color of the orange and the weight. Or you can say price or whatever, variety and all that. That's okay. So this is all I was talking about. That's calling the superclass constructor. See, this revises your yesterday stuff and today's stuff. At override because you don't want to have the test of the oranges, no specific test. I want oranges SAR. And then this is your subclass specific functionality. Oranges. So here I'm saying get name. What will get name return here? What will get name return here? The orange, because the name I have assigned as orange. So orange can extract juice. Or you can have a semicolon or something. For the fruit orange can extract juice. And very similarly, I just copied. I don't know whether you are looking at it or not. I just copied it into mango, changed it to mango, changed the test, changed the pulp, juice to pulp. And if you see apple, change it to apple, sweet and sour, change the test and added the method jam. So are we all good? Can we start discussing the tester part or the fruit basket part of the assignment? So let's do that. So open that assignment because you have got ample time and I want everyone finishing it. So tomorrow morning when you meet me, you will have the boost. You'll have the confidence that, okay, I have understood inheritance and polymorphism, including upcasting, downcasting, instance of checking, and I can go further. That is the way it is. Okay, so here 3.2 statement is clear. This is the tester I'm calling it. This we write for UI. Everyone understood the line 3.2? Keep acknowledging. If not, tell me. So you will be having a separate class. I think yesterday itself, I did not mention the package. So please put it in a separate package. This has nothing to do with the fruits. Of course, it's going to hold the fruits and all, but put it in a tester package. Now, can you identify this? So SOP, I'll talk to you in code. SOP, enter the capacity, enter the size of the basket, maximum size of the basket. And when you say create suitable data structure, what will you create? Yeah, just array will not be sufficient. You have to tell me array of what? Array of fruit type of references would have been the complete answer. So can you write the corresponding Java code for me? I'm waiting for you. This is, I'm giving you the maximum practice on syntax as well as concept. Write it down. I'm waiting. fruit array basket. Okay, fruit array fruits fine, new fruit, sc dot next end. Very right. So if user gives me the basket size is 50, okay, his big basket, literally, not literally big basket, but okay, basket. If it is like 10 or 50, how many objects would be created in the heap with this line? 1. Which type of object? Fruit, object, apple, orange, mango, or none of above? Wrong, wrong, wrong. Yes, array object. Rishikesh is right. But which type of array? Fruit type of array. So can anyone tell me the actual name of the class which will get loaded for this fruit array? It's a combo of yesterday and today, guys. Give me the name of the class which will get loaded for this fruit array. No. I've shown you separately, specifically. It will be a single dimension, means opening bracket. D is wrong, Sumit. L value, because it's a reference array. Reference is always on the left hand side. And then com.app.fruits.fruit. That will be the complete answer. But even if you tell me fruit array, I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. So everyone has done that. Then you have to start. You have to maintain the whole thing. For example, exit flag, counter, everything. So all these things I'm not going to write. So check. Have you added, or rather, if you're going to add it, you should be having some counter to do the boundary condition checking. And you should have something like an exit flag to terminate the application. Understood me completely? I have written the whole application with you, that event organizer app, very similar to that. Okay. So now let us come to the point. So how many options I'm telling you to add? Just 5 options. So first is, let's go to the first option where user picks up the mango and wants to add it to her basket. So anyone wants to tell me? Here, is boundary checking required or not required? Of course required. So tell me that code. Give me that check. I'm looking for your if condition. If this condition is met, then only you can do that. So here, if counter is less than basket.length, absolutely correct. That means there is a space in the basket. Absolutely right. So then you will say, otherwise in the else case, what will you say? Basket full. Are you getting it? You are right here. So that is your if condition. So if there is a space in the basket, what will be the next line? You have to talk to user. So what is it you are going to prompt for user? What is it you are going to take from user? Your choices are name, color, weight. All of above or none of above? Ashutosh is right. You are right, Piyush. This details is not sufficient for me, Ankit. So color and weight. So you'll say, you can prompt enter mangoes, because user has already chosen mango, right? Enter mangoes color and weight. So user enters something and write the next line. Somebody had given me the whole code, the whole case, which was correct. So can you write the next line? Fruits of count. Himanshu, if I were you, I would do the count plus right here, but that's okay. Counter plus, new mango, sc.next double. Very right. Has everyone, those who have done it, have understood it. So, but those who have not done it. Are you talking to me? Mute yourself. I'll mute you. So that don't get disturbed. So tell me, I'll wait here for a minute. Can everyone manage all these 3 branches? Because they're almost identical. One will be new mango, one will be new orange, one will be new whatever, apple. Is everyone 100% clear? If you have a hesitation, if you have a confusion, doubt, talk to me. I'm ready to solve all your doubts. But after spending so much time, if you come to me tomorrow morning and say that I have not done this, that is not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable. Okay, so these 3 cases are done. The only interesting case was case 4. So tell me, for case 4, oh, sorry. My mistake. I missed out something. I'm so sorry. When you say add mango, you have given me the code, but I don't know whether you have understood it. So what is the LHS you are giving me? Basket. Again, somebody has unmuted. Don't keep unmuting yourself. Mute yourself. I've just now muted all of you. Immediately mute yourself. Causes disturbance. Okay. So what is the left hand side? Basket. If the array variable name was basket, basket of counter. And what is the RHS? Either new mango, new apple, or new, what is that? Orange. So tell me, in this line, are we having the direct referencing or indirect referencing? D or I? Answer is indirect referencing. Can you tell me what is the type of the LHS? Is it a superclass reference or subclass reference? Yeah, it is fruit. Fine, fine. But tell me, is it a superclass reference or subclass? Superclass reference. And can superclass reference directly refer to any subclass object? You said no, you have done that and you are saying no. Of course, yes. Why? Because upcasting. Can you say every apple is a fruit? Every mango is a fruit or every orange is a fruit? Of course, yes. You have said extends everywhere. So compiler will implicitly do the casting. You don't have to do the explicit typecasting. So guys, this was the example of upcasting. Without you realizing, you have used it also. Everyone with me? So upcasting is natural. Why it is natural? Why it is automatic? Why it is implicit? Because of subclass is a superclass, is a relationship, is equal to inheritance. Are you all with me? Are you all understanding what I'm saying? Okay, so write a comment there that this is where upcasting is happening and you are actually climbing the hierarchy from apple to fruit, orange to fruit, or mango to fruit. Because after 2 days, you're going to forget all of this. So the comments will remind you. Okay, so now move on to the fourth one, interesting one. Let's solve it in parts. Okay, so let us say I just want to display the names of all the fruits in the basket. Guys, I'm not mixing. I want 3 things. I want name, I want test, and I want specific one. I'm dividing it into 3 parts for your understanding to make you convenient, to make you comfortable. Okay, so if the question was only display the name of the fruits of all the fruits in the basket. So when I say all the fruits, you have to loop over. So what will you choose? For or for each? By the way, you can use for also. But since you are saying for each, let me go along with for each. So write that line. Just give me the code for printing the name of the fruit. So start writing. For each fruit F in fruit 1. Absolutely very good, Ashutosh. SOP F dot get name. So he is fine. I mean, I accept his answer totally. So in this case, tell me, if you want to display the name of the fruit, and okay, for each fruit F in fruits, is null checking required or not required? Answer is required. Don't trust me. You should not trust anyone blindly. Create a basket of size, basket means that array of size 10, and add just 3-4 fruits. You know, 2-3 mangoes, 2-3 apples, 2-3 oranges, whatever you like, your favorite fruits. Okay, so some of the part of the basket is empty. Means, let's be precise. Suppose you have added 6 fruits in the basket of 10. How many slots are empty? Simple math. 4. So what are the values in these slots? Null values. Only Sandeep is answering. What about others? Okay, null values. So now see your code. You said for each fruit F in basket. Basket is that variable name. If you say SOP F dot get name and without null checking, what will you get? Compile time error, runtime error, or none of above? Wrong answer, Rohit. Wrong answer. Pankaj is right. R means I hope it is runtime error. Which runtime error? Srinath accept totally. Because he's giving me the exact one. Null pointer exception. You are having a null there, null reference value, and you are trying to access the method get name. So 100% you will get null pointer. Guys, don't believe. Write it without the null checking and enjoy NPE. Enjoy means look at null pointer exception. So 100% null checking is required. So rephrase it. For each fruit F in basket, what will be the next line before you say SOP F dot get name? if f is not equal to null, and then you can say SOP f dot get name. Are we clear? Are we on the same page? Are you understanding me? Pura, 100%. I don't want 90% understanding. I'm looking for 100%. Okay, so that finishes the first job. So I'm asking you a question here. For solving this displaying of the name of the fruit, do you need downcasting, or is downcasting not required? For displaying the name of the fruit, downcasting laga ya nahi laga? Needed. अरे अभी solution दिया, कहाँ पे downcasting लगाया? Guys, you are not understanding my English looks like. There's a problem with my English looks like. I asked you, when you solve for each fruit f in a basket, if f is not equal to null, SOP f dot get name. Isme, did you do the downcasting? You did not require the downcasting. Why it wasn't required was my main question. But I got a googly at the first one. Rishikesh is right, because you have already defined it. Okay, let me say it pura, properly. Compiler goes by the type of the reference. And what is the type of the reference we are using? Fruit. And in fruit class, there is a get name method. So anytime you are accessing the common functionality defined in the superclass, downcasting will be required or downcasting won't be required. Will or won't. Required or not required. Again, lost in my English looks like, or maybe there is a delay. Answer is not required. See, it is again started raining. So maybe, you know, my net connection is not so good. Okay, so 100% not required. Now go to the next requirement. So this display name business, I hope you got it. Now, along with the name, I want the test also. So from the same for each loop, now tell me, how will you work on it? I don't look at that pulp and juice business. Just give me the test of the fruit. So here, SOP from the same one. So everyone understands, for each f, fruit f in the basket, if f is not equal to null, open the block, and then you will say along with f. F I'm not Prashant. I'm not asked for the color and the weight. Whatever I don't ask, don't give me. So here you have said f dot get name, and then you can append to it f dot test. So I'll get apple, and what was that test of apple? Something like sweet and sour. Or if I go over the mango, I'll get the test is sweet. So in this case, for picking up the test, for finding the test, are you going to need downcasting or no downcasting required? Answer is not required. And why? I hope now you are clearer. Your test method is already defined in the superclass. And Java compiler goes by the type of the reference. Type of the reference is fruit. And there is an available method test in the fruit. So no downcasting required so far. Understood me 100% so far? Okay. So blindly, just because you know downcasting, you should not apply. You just apply the downcasting wherever it is required. So get name is done. Finding out the test is done. Now the last part. Here, what I want is, if it is mango, the name of the fruit. So Prashant had said F. So Prashant, I did not want F. F means it will call toString, and it will give me, name, color, and weight. I just wanted the name. I'm checking your understanding, guys. So here, this part is done. So now, if it is a mango, I have to call the pulp method. If it is an orange, I have to call the juice method, because we have written all of this in that juice method. And if it was, what was that third one? Something like apple, then can be jam, or can be jam is wrong, can create a jam. Okay, so tell me. So for this, will you need downcasting? Wrong, Mohit. Try writing it. Okay, Mohit, I've got some answer from Mohit. So what he said was f dot pulp. So tell me, guys, if you write f dot pulp, assuming it is a mango. No. Wait, Akshay, I'm talking about Mohit's answer. So if I say f dot pulp, compiler error or no error? I said Mohit had given me the answer f dot pulp. Of course, compiler error. Why compiler error? I'm saying the same thing 20th time. Compiler goes by the type of the reference. Type of the reference is fruit, and there is no pulp method in the fruit class. No class cut exception, Yogesh, you are wrong. You will get it in the this thing. What is it called? You will get a compiler error. So is there any way to tell the compiler you are thinking wrong? Pulp method is not in the fruit, but it is in the mango. Is there any way to tell compiler about it? Answer is yes. And that is what is downcasting. So people, guys, there is a favorite question. People ask you, when do you need to do the downcasting? You need to do the downcasting if superclass reference, fruit type of reference is pointing to some subclass object, mango, cherry, banana, whatever. And you want to call the subclass specific functionality, which is not there in that common superclass, you'll definitely require downcasting. You got me? So this is the example of a downcasting. So now, it is only for compiler. Absolutely well said, Abhijit. It is only for compiler's understanding. JVM anyway goes by the type of the object. So JVM doesn't need your help. Are you getting me? So it is only for satisfying the compiler, telling the compiler where to search for the method. Okay, next one. So now the next question. So suppose if I write, listen to this. For each, not JVM, Java compiler, you mean, you are confused, Shubham. Java compiler implicitly applies upcasting. Anyway, don't break the flow. Suppose I write for each fruit F in the basket. If F is not equal to null, I downcast it to mango. You know how to do the typecasting. Typecast it to mango and then say, so what it will be within the 2 round brackets, mango F dot pulp. So if I directly downcast it to mango and call that mango, that is mango downcasted dot pulp, what will happen? Compile time error, runtime error, or it will simply work. You understood what I said? Answer is, it may work sometime, it may not work sometime. So can you tell me, guys, when it will work? For which type of object it will work? If you have got all mangoes in your basket, then it will work. But I'm saying, no. You're ahead of topic, Himanshu. You're not understanding. Instance of is for further time. So here, if it is mango, then 100% it will work. But if you have added mangoes or what was that? Apples and other fruits, it will not work. Why it will not work? Because you are trying to cast an orange to a mango. So is orange and mango compatible? Are they from the, can they be cast into each other? Of course not. Orange is not a mango or vice versa. Apple is not an orange. So this will throw you out. But poor compiler doesn't understand it because all you are doing is you are downcasting from fruit to mango and fruit is above, mango is down in the hierarchy. So fine. So you'll definitely get java.lang.classcast exception and you'll get an elaborate message. So tell me now the final answer. Is there any solution? Yes, Piyush. Is there any solution to avoid downcasting? Absolutely yes, Yash. So that is where you have learned instance of. So what will you say? If it's a if condition, it returns you the Boolean. If instance of, okay, I'm reading Diksha's code, apple, then downcast it to apple and call apple specific jam. No. This one, Prashant, it is wrong. It is the instance of. I wanted you to use instance of. Today I'm giving you name. Tomorrow, if I don't give you name, your code will not work. So I want you to use instance of, guys. Okay. If F instance of mango, check. I'm reading Yogesh's answer. If F is referring to the mango object, very right, Yogesh, then you downcast it to mango and pulp it. Else if F instance of orange, downcast F into orange and juice it. Juice it means call the juice method. Else, now if it is not an orange, not a mango, has to be an apple. I'm having only 3 fruits today. So you can say else, then downcast it to apple and call the jam method. Is the discussion completely clear? Can everyone visualize it? Can everyone understand what I said? Those who have written it, very good, excellent, keep it up. But I'm worried about, not worried exactly, but I have to take care of everyone in the batch, not just 20 or 50 out of you. So is it reaching everyone, guys? If it is not reaching, now is the time to ask questions. Don't tell me tomorrow because we did not understand, we did not complete it. I want 100% completion of this assignment. So you have a chance. So this is all. Exit means exit the flag true, make the flag true, and you do. So you can spend a minute, extra minute here, and tell me. If you have understood, go ahead and start working on it. If you have already tested, I've sent you some ready code on method overloading. You can solve that. So go ahead. I'm waiting here for your queries, your answers and all. Now you can, if you have a doubt, you have a question, you can always ask me to share screen. I can look at your problem and help you. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Yes, of course, Rishikesh. Please go ahead. Now I'm sitting free, idle.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, tell me, Rishikesh.
Ma'am, this is Rohit.
Oh,
Am I
Rohit,
audible?
because Rishikesh was going to ask me. Anyway, go ahead, Rohit. Tell me.
Ma'am, actually, I have doubt in that fruit class.
Oh, fruit class.
Can I share screen?
Oh, yeah, sure. We have not yet done Rishikesh has a relationship. So it is ahead of topic question. Badmi. That is association composition. Yes, tell me.
दिसतंय ना screen?
Oh, this one. Well,
मॅम इथे ऍड्रेस कधी येतो आणि कधी नाही त्यात कन्फ्युज होत आहे.
Okay. So first of all, I have some objections in your code. Tell me. Line number 4, 5, 6. Those are the instance variable names. In Java, instance variable name should start with lowercase. Right now, don't do it, Rohit. Just hear my suggestions and apply it later. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So let it be uppercase name. But next time I see your code, it should be all lowercase and proper.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Now, abhi bana do. Abhi isko uppercase bana do because otherwise you'll have compiler errors. So now your question is, okay, so I'll help you with the answer. Comment this toString. Comment from line number 20 to 24. Comment kar do. Pura mark kar do and control /. Okay. So now tell me, have you modified, have you overridden the toString version from the object class, or have you inherited it? O for overriding, I for inheriting.
Sorry, ma'am. Question नाही समजला. Question नाही समजला.
एक मिनिट. हाँ, तेच परत एकदा सांगते. I asked you, मैंने पूछा, if you comment this line or this particular code, toString method, किसकी toString method use हो रही है? Object class की या fruit class की?
Fruit class.
After commenting also?
No. Now is this fruit class की.
अरे मैं अभी का बोल रही हूँ ना? Now means what? Don't change the code. Object class की. तो ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास की toString वर्जन क्या रिटर्न करता है? Why are you changing the code? Don't change the code. Fruit class में आंसर है. अगर मैंने okay, implicitly let me ask you. I don't know exactly what your confusion is. Fruit class, is it extending from object or is it not?
Not.
Wrong answer. That is where your confusion is, Rohit. I have said 20 times already. All Java classes implicitly extend from object. Means kya? Line number 3 of your code. Padho, Rohit. It says implicitly public class fruit extends object. लिखना नहीं पड़ता, ये implicitly है. I've said it. Universal superclass सभी classes का क्या रहता है? Object. So you are using the inherited version of the object class. अगर आपने modify नहीं किया, तो you are using the inherited functionality. समझा या नहीं समझा? Okay. So now tell me, ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास की टू स्ट्रिंग क्या रिटर्न करती है?
एड्रेस.
एड्रेस. सो देन इफ यू डोंट ओवरराइड द टू स्ट्रिंग इन योर क्लास, एड्रेस वाली वर्जन यूज होगी, एड्रेस रिटर्न होगा. अगर नाउ इफ यू अनकमेंट दोज लाइंस 20 to 24, uncommented, mark control/ again. तो अभी बताओ, are you using inherited version from the object class or the overriding version? Modified version use कर रहे हो या inherited version use कर रहे हो?
मॉडिफाइड वर्जन.
Modified. तो अगर टेस्टर में, टेस्टर यानी मेन मेथड, तो अभी नहीं, listen to my instructions and then do. Write a simple tester. Instance बनाओ, fruit f equal to new fruit, give some name, some color, some weight, and उसमें करो sop f. When you say system.out.println f, f dot toString will be called. So tell me, किसकी toString कॉल होगी, की या fruit की?
फ्रूट की.
हाँ, तो एड्रेस छपेगा या डिटेल्स छपेगे?
डिटेल्स.
So that is the answer.
येस
Think over
मॅम.
it.
ऍक्च्युली मॅम मी ऑब्जेक्ट तिकडचं समजत होतो, मँगोज ऑब्जेक्ट वगैरे, त्यामुळे कन्फ्युज झालं. सुपर क्लास नव्हतं समजलं.
तेवढंच म्हटलं, नाही
हा,
सुपर
थोडंसं
क्लास आहे.
कन्फ्युज झालं.
ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणजे जावा डॉट लँग डॉट
हा,
ऑब्जेक्ट.
जावा डॉट लँग्वेज
मँगो
ऑब्जेक्ट.
वगैरे मध्ये का जात होतं मला कळतच
ते मी
नव्हतं.
कन्फ्युज झालं, मला वाटलं तिकडच्या ऑब्जेक्ट बद्दल.
ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणजे जावा डॉट लँग डॉट ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके,
अल्ट्रा
गो
सुपर
अहेड.
क्लास.
ठीक है, you can stop sharing. But change all these variable names. They are not Java conformant at all.
येस मॅम.
Sure. Go ahead.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
It's okay, Ashish. To be very honest with you, I did not notice. But as long as you have your understanding, it is fine, Ashish. Yes, somebody is trying to talk to me. Yes, please.
Ma'am, I just wanted to know that why is the toString method implicitly calling? Means I missed that part during the lecture.
I have asked you. I have asked you that, not you. I have asked everyone that as a homework question. Guys, do you remember my homework question? I'll write it. That is the question you are going to find out. I'll give you a clue, hint. So the homework question is, this is all homework as in lab work, but the question is, why does this code, that is my question, so you can't ask me back the same question which I asked you as a this. Tomorrow I'll answer, but till tomorrow you have to struggle. Why does this code implicitly invoke string method? This is the question, and I'm giving you the code. The code is suppose I'll say this. Something, some whatever color and the weight. And if I say SOP, I'll upload this. When I say A, how does this implicitly A dot toString? Okay, this is the question I have asked you. So the clue is, I'm giving you the clue, otherwise you'll not know and you'll just hit Stack Overflow and you may or may not find the answer. Hint is Java docs. So look into the Java docs, they have mentioned the answer there. Okay, so this is your homework question. So tomorrow, if I forget tomorrow morning, because you know I plan a lot of things for a day, remind me and we'll discuss. We'll discuss means provided you have gone through the Java docs, I'll discuss. Otherwise I won't. Yes, Srinivas. So keep searching till tomorrow, please. If tomorrow or till tomorrow also, I've given you the clue. Answer is in Java docs. But it is very interesting. Fine. So I want you to, try looking for it. If no, you can't, of course, I'll explain tomorrow. Just remind me in case I forget. Continue. Tomorrow that it will be. Abhijit, you sleep over it today. So everything is mentioned in detail in README. Take little efforts, Abhijit, please. So refer to README inheritance and polymorphism. I have explained in great detail the what is it called? Polymorphism and both types of polymorphism. So read that. Pankaj, do we have to create 3 methods of test for each class? Absolutely not, Pankaj. What are you saying? I thought we were past that. Just a second. Huh? Just a second. I'm sharing my entire screen. Open, Pankaj. There seems to be some confusion. Here, there will be only one version, fruit-specific version of the test here. Okay? This is public string test. Pankaj, I'm talking to you. Okay? And tomorrow when we apply abstraction, you remember we just stopped at discussing abstraction. Tomorrow when you have abstraction understood, we will have a better idea. You'll have a not better idea. I can offer you a better solution than this. But today there will be only one test method. The spelling of test is this. So when you give me another spelling, I get confused. So here only one test method, and that same method you are going to override in mango, orange, and the subclasses. We discussed it already, the complete design, and I showed you my code also. So do it. No 3 methods, only one method. Understood me, Pankaj? Respond. Did you understand me, Pankaj? Anyway, take your time. I've already shown you the food class, which I have written, or which I have explained with the design and actual implementation also. Rishikesh, we are going to have a discussion on it tomorrow. So the answer is in the print stream class. So you just follow the Java docs flow and you will get it. Today I'm not answering. Mango class. Okay. Actually, ideally, you should develop it on your own, Shubham, because I have discussed the whole design. There's nothing confusing. Mango is a fruit, extends a fruit. And since there are no additional data members, all you are calling is a superclass constructor. Since it is a mango, I'm giving the name of the fruit as mango.
From line 14, I'm not getting. Only from line वो हर एक fruit के लिए वो special case define करना पड़ेगा.
कौन सी वाली बोल रहे हो?
From 14.
14. Yes. I've written it, I've given it, and we have discussed it. Forget what I've written. I've discussed. So हर एक fruit का nature अलग है. All fruits cannot be pulp, but mango can be pulp. So हर एक fruit के लिए अलग method होगी. But why? I mean, I don't know why you are asking me this question. Because we already discussed all of that. This one. The assignment help which I have shown you, shared with you. For every fruit, the test method and all will be common. The definition will be different. यहाँ पे juice होगा, यहाँ पे pulp होगा, यहाँ पे jam होगा. Fruit specific functionality. ठीक है? Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. I have a doubt in the tester code.
Yeah, so you want to share your screen or you just want to ask a question?
No, I want to share my screen.
Okay. Yeah. Show me selection.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me your doubt.
Ma'am, I'm
Small
getting
objection. एक second Samiksha. Small objection. Line number 12. The variable name uppercase F. Uppercase F से क्या समझेगा what it is? You should always give the meaningful names such as fruits or basket or something. And the variable name should never start with uppercase. So change it later. I'm just giving you the suggestion.
okay,
बोलो.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Here, when I'm doing the upcasting, there is the typecasting type mismatch.
Apple cannot. नहीं. Apple cannot be resolved to the type. Import नहीं किया होगा Apple. Oh, go at the top. Show me the import list. com.app.fruits. Okay, you have opened too many things. Just say save all. There's a third button, save all. Top left corner, third button, save all. And yeah, come down and show me what it is saying. Just take it to the this. Arey Apple, you have to create that. You have got the mismatched argument. Apple may construct. Just take the cursor. एक minute. I'll take the control because you are not. It will take time.
Okay, ma'am.
You have forgotten extents looks like. I think. I'm not sure.
No, ma'am. I have taken that.
You have done that? देखती हूँ. So, एक minute. I'll just, Control Shift W, close everything because you have got too many classes open.
Okay.
यहाँ से नहीं हो रहा है. Just say Control Shift W.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now open. Okay, I will open. This one, Samiksha, I'll open. So let me say. You should not call it as fruits because it represents only one fruit. The name of the class should have been fruit, not the fruits. All these suggestions you apply afterwards.
Okay, ma'am.
I've just double clicked on fruits, लेकिन open नहीं हो रहा है. So we'll wait. कहीं पे तो, I mean, you not done it correctly. That's it. Yes, Vaibhav, you are right. Absolutely right. But I want everyone to understand that. Very good, Vaibhav. Good going. Public class fruits, string color and all that. यहाँ पे एक one thing is missing. Name कहाँ पे आया? Name भी चाहिए था ना यहाँ पे?
Yes, ma'am.
So add that later. Wait. Right now don't do anything. Test है. इसमें 2 string है, color and weight. But I wanted the name of the fruit also. So this looks fine. Now let me open that.
ये मैंने change किया हुआ code नहीं है. ये पहले वाला.
That is what I'm telling you. So close everything and open whatever you are working on. You are mixing up. Day 5.1 नहीं है. So Control Shift W करो. You are mixing up 2 projects, Samiksha, is what I think. So you close करो. Hello, listen. Control Shift W कर. आता हा project I close कर. Day 5.1 collapse कर. 1 minute नहीं करते. And now open the project, whichever you are working on. So I think that is that above project.
मैंने वो copy कर.
No, this one more. I don't want it can be pulp. I want that pulp method to be called. So what you suggest more is I'm not accepting that. Okay. So which is the project you are working on? You should know that. You should give the clear-cut name, Samiksha. Day 5 lab, day 5 assignment. So you'll not get so much confused. Day 5.1 was the name I had given to my project. So why you are mixing up the names? Next time onwards, you give it as day 5 lab. Yeah, इसको बनाओ day 5 whatever assignment. यहाँ पे भी name नहीं दिख रहा है. Where there's a name, I can't see any name here. So you figure it out which one you want.
Yes,
day
ma'am.
4.1 में गया.
I'll see. Just a minute.
Yeah, you search. Control Shift W करते जाओ. Open only one project at a time. Otherwise, you get confused.
It is not responding fast.
So you figure it out, and most I can tell you from the problem statement, either you have forgotten. यहाँ पे है name, yeah, I can see the name here. So यहाँ ये कौन से project में है, day_4.1. You see yourself, such confusing names you have given. Anyway, so उसी project से now open the Apple.
Okay.
And don't create such a chaos, we just 5 days old. What if after the 20 days and 30 days you will get completely lost? Anyway, open that Apple. Extends fruit, string, color, and weight. Super, color, weight, and third one is Apple. Open that fruits. Ek minute, I'll just open. I forgot the sequence. What you have given.
Name
Last one is name. Last
Yes.
one is name. Okay, fine. Last one is name. So this is matching fine. So now इसी class का इसी project का, I think you're mixed up. So इसी project का tester खोलो. You can say Control+Shift+W और रहने दो. Just open that test fruits.
तो मैंने कॉपी करके लिया था 5.1 में, शायद मैंने वर्क 4.1 में किया, ऐसे लग रहा है.
Exactly. That's why there was a mismatch. That's why you should say Control+Shift+W, close all, and work only in one project. So can you figure it out? Or you want my help? Anyway, kholo, test fruits kholo. The name should have been fruit basket. Okay, so this is all different. This is all yesterday's stuff. So now your fruit basket is elsewhere. So make a consistent project, make it as day 5 assignment, and उसमें सभी copy करो, चलेगा. ठीक है?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll
So
stop.
I don't think you have done anything. No, that's fine. I don't think you have done any mistake. All you have got is just mixed up between the projects.
हाँ, मैंने वो किया था 4.1 में, and अभी 5.1 में कॉपी कर लिया, but मैंने आज का वर्क 4.1 में कर दिया, ऐसा होता है.
Yeah. So please keep track of it correctly, so you won't make such mistakes. Okay, next time.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
हेलो मैम.
Yes, tell me.
मैम केस नंबर 10 एग्जिट करने के लिए यूज करना है ना उधर.
हाँ, case number 10 I have just said because that's one number. You can make it even, case 5, because today I've just given you 4 options.
हाँ, आणि
That's only
त्याच्यामध्ये
for changing the flag exit to true.
आणि त्याच्यामध्ये
Application should terminate. हाँ, बोल.
सपोज त्याच्यामध्ये स्टार्टला व्हाईल लूपच्या स्टार्टला बुलियन ट्रू केलं आणि व्हाईल लूप मध्ये बुलियन फ्लॅग इज इक्वल टू ट्रू केलं स्टार्ट.
मग तिकडे false कर.
खाली केस मध्ये डायरेक्ट फॉल्स केलं तरी चालतंय ना, आणि इकडे फक्त फ्लॅग लिहायचं आहे ना व्हाईल लूप मध्ये
Case 10.
कंडिशन.
Yes.
ठीक.
Generally what I'll say is exit condition is false in the beginning. म्हणून मी काय करते, boolean exit equal to false in the beginning, while not exit, and in that case 10 simply make exit equal to true. So while not exit will be false.
नाहीये.
अरे while not exit come on. Exit is boolean. While not exit means complement, opposite, negative of exit.
ट्रू झालं म्हणजे.
So opposite of false is what? True. So your loop will keep running. And the moment you say exit equal to true, not exit ची value काय येईल? False. And loop will stop working, while will stop working. That's much, that much only. समझला?
ठीक है.
Okay. Yeah, continue. It will match with the format. Of course, Mohit. What are you saying? You are not going, you are going to call, I'm talking to you, Mohit. You are going to call SOP f.getName plus f.test on one line, and on the next line, you'll simply call, you will downcast if else condition and all that, and you will call whatever downcasted pulp or juice or this method. So everything will work. You are not going to return that and call SOP again. You will simply call that pulp or juice or jam method directly in the next line. Try it out. Yes?
We need a second. Can you share my screen?
Yeah, sure.
I have
Yes.
doubt in
Answer
this
to the
fruit
last
basket.
question is yes. Direct messages don't send me. Put it on the group. Yes, this one, Rohini, you are saying. Oh, just a second. Wait a second. Yeah, I'm looking at your this. Tell me, show me.
Yeah, ma'am, here I just tried to means like, printing whatever I have entered, like name and color and weight. So I'm just confused with the output. Like when I run the code, I'm
No, don't run the code. Talk to me without running the code. What is it you expect to see as the output of line number 63?
I just want to see whatever the means.
I understood. I'm saying, tell me, what do you expect to see? Of course, the toString will get called. When you say SOP A is what? Apple. So A is toString, but Apple class doesn't have a toString. So it will inherit it from the fruit class. Show me your fruit class. Have you ever written? Yes. So fruits details. ये सब छपेगा. ये सब छपना चाहिए.
हम यही डाउट है कि टू स्ट्रिंग तो यहाँ कॉल नहीं हो रहा, फिर ये कैसे यहाँ से पिक अप
That is what is the homework question. Where is the attention? I have given you that question that without calling toString, how it implicitly calls is your homework question, whose answer exists in Javadoc.
Okay.
Javadoc में उसका आंसर है, वो ढूंढना है आपको. You don't have to call a.toString, वो अपने आप कॉल हो जाता है. How? That question is your homework question of today. Find it out. ठीक है रोहिणी?
Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome. There's no difference, Vinod. First of all, stop writing me this thing direct messages. Okay. ToString is returning the fruit's name, color, and weight. And the test method is returning the test of the fruit. So the functionality wise, it is different, Vinod. What do you say? Concept wise, both are doing the same thing, but functionality is totally different. ToString का output अलग है, test का output अलग है. Understood me, Vinod? Answer to Prashant, your question is yes. ToString of the object. ToString of the object class will return fully qualified class name @hashcode. करके देख लो. Now you have ID. So it takes you just 1 minute to check it. You know, you are not responding, so I can't really take it further. Okay, guys, are there any more questions? Because I'm planning to log off. Are there any more questions before I log off? Okay, so all of you are trying, I hope. And I have discussed each and every word of the complete assignment. So everyone has to complete it along with the testing. And I'll be uploading this core Java assignment as a on Google Drive again. So there I have written explicitly the homework what? Assignment. 1 second. And here I'll also mention something. But okay, homework question is this much. So this is your first homework question. And the second homework question is if time permits. When I say if time permits, it's an optional one. I'll be uploading the ready code. So go through ready code. Uploaded. I have not yet uploaded. I'll be uploading it now. Uploaded on the Google Drive and solve it. Solve it without IDE. So the whole idea is compile time error, runtime error. If there is none, what will be the output? Yes, Ragini. So of course you are right, but I want everyone to understand it. So that is what we are going to discuss. But your answer is very right. There are some more additional things I want to say about it. The what is it called? Upcasting and all. So wait for tomorrow. We will definitely discuss it tomorrow. So that will be all from my side, guys. I'll be uploading all this, whatever changes, whatever I mentioned in Core Java assignment help as a Core Java assignment help. Plus I'll upload ready code. Try to solve as much as you can. That will be all. See you tomorrow.